You're about to enter territory controlled by Auntie's choice. Act accordingly, or you'll end up as close friends with the inside of a Raptidon.
You there, you came from outside the camp, didn't you? Do you have a minute to take a job? For science? Interested in work? Or was the allure of helping to advance science and being paid for it too much to resist? I'll get right to it then. I need someone to bring me a Gorvid egg. Incredible! And to think I sent all those assistants to die for nothing. I should have just sent a heavily armed stranger first. Here's your reward. You've certainly earned it. Now, back to my lab. I'm going to get so many papers published. Every biological researcher will know my name. There's going to be statues of me.
You're listening to Wireless Free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment. Auntie's Choice values its employees. You represent a significant investment in human capital. Without you, we would have to hire someone else at current rates and greater expense. So let's proudly show our appreciation by spotlighting our new employee of the fiscal outstanding service on Paradise Island. Milver Street orchestrated a propaganda-driven initiative which, aided by an outsourced contractor, turned potential protectorate belligerents into productive anti-personnel. All without firing a single expensive bullet or risking anti-troops and the expense of their unfortunately contractual medical care. Quite the feel-good corporate interest story. If only Security Commander Babylon Carr had tried such creative tactics with her invasion force. This is why Milver Street is our employee of the fiscal quarter and she is not. As usual, our quarterly winner receives a Galaxy's Greatest Anti-executive mug personalized with their employee number. Non-transferable conditions and terms apply. Now, on to other things. This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
So we're up to me? Get a raise.
It's Auntie's Choice. You've let yourself slide, feeling down on your luck. Fell off the ladder and you think that you're stuck. The only loser is the shirker who quits. Your problems can be solved if you spend more bits. Try and try, never settle for less. It's true what they say, money buys happiness. Work extra shifts, you can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice. Bringing betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do, means cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's Choice.
You know, I reckon half the corpses in here end up as a Raptidon chow. Yes, and but I spent some time at the Raptidon training.
These laborers appear to be biting the hand that barely feeds them.
Try and settle for less. It's true what they say, money buys happiness. Work extra shifts, you can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice. Betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice.
If I enjoyed every integer of an We don't want to make demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans! Others get the exact same pay! But only work 12-hour days! With no rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for Adrena time!
It's both clear and ambivalent. Love does not.
Whatever it is you're after, go looking for it somewhere else.
If all matter has mass, and
Yes? The whole reason we set up here is to avoid customers. Is there something you need? See that repackaging facility down there? We're supposed to be working it, slaving away for a few meager bits that we then gotta use to pay for our own necessities. They work us like cysty pigs, charge us for the stems we need to yoke those hours, and don't let us relieve ourselves but in empty fizzy tea bottles we keep beneath our stations. So, we're making trouble until that changes. Until we get some respect. Until the privy is left open all day. That there is certainly an opinion shared by the Auntie's Choice leadership. Though, it saddens me to find a fellow worker share such a stark view of our worth. Now, if you'll excuse me.
love does not compute.
If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulants!
Going. I can see the overseer up in her office, and we're definitely making her miserable.
No more bottles on factory floors! Time for unlocked bathroom doors! If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulants!
As determined, you're listening to Grand Plan Wireless. For transpiring events, philosophical profundities, informed insight into the future, also music.
Greetings, pupils! Your always relatable Vicar Monk Sai is here to subvert expectations with an installment of Ask a Vicar that I'm calling Ask a Vicar to Ask a Presiding Bishop. That's right. Presiding Bishop Ruth Nassar is in the studio to answer a listener query, which I will now pose. Why are we here? Presiding Bishop, take it away.
Quite the broad question. Do we have sufficient time? It all began 13.7 billion years ago when...
Beg your pardon, Presiding Bishop, but I believe this question is a little more specific. Why are we here in Arcadia?
Ah, yes. Our presence in Arcadia is due to the friendship between the matriarch and our founding presiding bishop. Of course, he was not bishop at the time. This was more than a century ago. He had grown disillusioned with the order of scientific inquiry, which he felt had lost sight of the original vision, perfection through prediction. The matriarch appealed to his desire to return to that original vision, asking him to join her in her great enterprise. Together, they would establish a perfect society devoted to human's ascension. In exchange, she would finance a computronic machine that would account for every possibility, the archive. Such a device could never be built on Earth with its paltry resources. So began our sect, the Order of the Ascendant, steadfast to solve the universal equation. And that, to answer your listener's query, is why we are here.
Adversary vault. Restore my life or avenge my death. Who needs to die?
51058209749. How many digits in pi? How many numbers am I? How many digits in pi? How many numbers am I? How many digits in pi? How many numbers am I? 445923078 16406286208 How many numbers am I? How many digits in pi? How many numbers am I? How many numbers am I?
You are listening to Grand Plan Wireless, Arcadia's voice of reason. And now, with another enlightening missive for the always inquisitive, it's time for Ask a Vicar with Max Isai. The student wants to know, what exactly did the charismatic mathematician teach?
One can spend a lifetime poring over the mathematician's works and still never grasp every lick and tittle. I'll give you the 60-second version. This
Keep making us money, Fred.
first to teach the defined and objective methods that led from the actual...
There's a new face. Any chance you've brung news from the commander? Can't restart the dig without his permission. And the clock's ticking on my getting that early completion bonus. Started getting peculiar vibrations as we hit the halfway point. Could be nothing, but I got this job because the last foreman ignored similar readings. It ended poorly for him. Thanks. You ask me, I definitely earned it. It's a puzzler, that's for sure. More likely than not, some kind of old protectorate infrastructure. Maybe sewage or a conveyor. Messy, but mostly harmless. Worst case, it's a uranium gas pipe, and further drilling will kill everyone here in seconds. It'd be hard to collect bits for making a tunnel with no workers to dig it first. Agreed. Wouldn't want to miss that juicy bonus. Not unless your lamps can see through solid rock and figure out what...
This popular number has been conclusively proven to promote cognitive function.
You back to see more of the tunnel? I'll save you the trip. Not a pebble has budged. Pardon me, but you what? You just have a magic little device in your pocket that lets you detect enemy troops through 2 feet of solid rock? Okay, fine, I believe you. Wait, that means they already dug half the tunnel for me. That bonus is still in reach. That don't change me needing to get the commander's go-ahead to restart the digging. What say you run yourself back to the base and get me the okay? Just down the road. Can't miss it.
Schedule an appointment if you need to talk to me.
You've 5 seconds to make plain your intent before I let my boys here pitch some swill at you. Dribble and gob. Pretty fearsome, ain't they? Don't think I've not cottoned on to what you're doing. Trying to flatter me? You want into the factory, don't you? Figured. You've that meddlesome way about you. Not sure what curiosity's compelling you, but you seem an alright sort. Long as you don't make trouble, suppose there's no harm in letting you look about. You've access to the main floor, but mind yourself. There's a fair few hazards about the factory, and folks on the upper level aren't like to be as amenable as me about your visit.
This place smells of spilled chemicals and death.
Working hard or hardly working? That's rhetorical.
Just listening to next week's #1 hit. Consistency in your work is wonderful. Consistency in playlists is not. Now for a new song.
Paying me enough to pick up after these dim bulbs. Just the other day I had to warn one of them not to plumb an outlet with their own finger. Asked them why, and they just replied, it looked a little loose. Law. These scientist types might be bright, but they've got no practical smarts. Marvin! That puddle ain't water. No! That don't mean touch it to find out what it is.
But hate to wait. Second floor is off limits.
You've returned! Are the Raptidon... Oh, incredible!
Broadcasting cognitive resonance across Arcadia, this is Grand Plan Wireless. Welcome to another installment of Ask a Vicar with Vicar Mag Sci-Sci. A recent inquiry: why do I hear order product advertisements from the same voices denouncing Auntie's Choice rampant commercialism?
Good question. I'd say the place we differ most from our consumers' rivals is, well, our overall philosophy. The way we view everything. They believe in profit above all else, while we strive for the ascendance of all humanity through the solution of the universal equation. The difference could hardly be greater. So, while we might share methods from time to time, such as the distribution of goods in our case, to help others ascend to greater heights, we could hardly be more dissimilar.
Do you have an inquiry about our order you're bursting to ask? Drop us a message at your local predictory.
If you're feeling anxious about what's next, just wait. Things to come have a way of constantly happening. The future is colliding with the present every moment.
Warning, the following song mentions some actions that are improper, something your fractions should never be.
Unfriendly nearby. Weapons prime! Step aside. One target analyzed. Watch out, fire! Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Gun weapon ready, Commander.
Velocity of light through the vacuum of space on our
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Plan Wireless, the informed, sourced, peer-reviewed sound of scientism. Has yet to recover from calamitous events in
Risk weapon negative. Recharge incomplete. This might sting. A lot.
Reviving me is strategically optimal.
Sensibly, I must reload.
one printed
Thank
on
you,
each
dear.
label. Collect and study them all.
From the Order of the Ascendant. In times of peril, remind yourself.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
By accepting your role in the grand plan, understanding your place, knowing your course, removes all worry and...
Sorry, no target. What
Particular
target?
number has been conclusively proven to provide...
Torpificator is charged. Combatant scan. 97932384626. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. I am resorting to violence. Sharp enough. Hostiles nearby. Check your strength.
How many digits in pi? How many numbers am I? 4, 4, 5, 9, 2, 3, 0, 7, 8. 1, 6, 4, 0, 6, 2, 8, 6, 2, 0, 8. 9, 9.
Torpificator is charged.
6, 2, 16406286208
Standing by to stupefy. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. This might sting. Alarm. Step aside. Swine. Short order. Have a fix on their weaknesses. Standing by to stupefy. Either restore my life or avenge my death. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Opening to cover.